Hey smokers, Dragon1 here, and this is the Power Macintosh 7500. Now, you're probably wondering, another beige machine in the same place as a couple weeks ago. Yeah, we're going to be hitting up another one of these models. Now we're going to be doing a little bit, something more specific today. This has some interesting features, the most awesome of which is the video input capabilities. So we will be taking a look at that specifically in this video. So as you can see from the rear port arrangements, this was definitely a multimedia focused computer. We have both input and output of audio on RCA jacks there, and a composite video input, even S-video input. So this is cool, and we obviously want to look at that. But another thing that this computer has is an Ethernet port. Yes, this thing can go on the internet. Everything else is pretty much standard from the back of your regular 90s beige Macintosh. It's got some stuff. So this is our DB15 connector, or at least I think that's what it is, and our VGA adapter. So the thing that sets this computer apart from the Macintosh 2 is that whatever it is about this display connector is better than the one, well, on the Macintosh 2 that makes it only like to use Apple monitors. I don't really know about what goes on with the oddness and stuff with the pinouts on other Macintosh 2 connector, but this one will let us use a LCD panel. Ethernet. Oh, and most important thing, power. So, looks like we're ready to go. Don't have anything to expand here. It is possible to add other things like USB cards and stuff. Even I read something about being able to do some sort of wireless internet, and we're not going to go there. Now, like I said, this is supposed to be a multimedia-focused computer. Is that true? I haven't the slightest idea, because I didn't really read up anything on this. I can only assume because of the ports it has in the back. So, we're just going to make up stuff as we go along. One other thing I did read is that you supposedly need to have a special converter box for DB15 to VGA if you want to get different resolutions. I haven't tried anything outside 640 by 480, but something tells me it'd be a bad idea if I tried, so I'm not going to. Now, when I start up this Mac, you're going to be hit with a sudden case of disappointment. That's right. The software used for capturing composite video is broken? Missing? Something's wrong. It doesn't work. In fact, the help document for the tutorial, built-in tutorial on how to use the video capture software present natively on the Power Macintosh 7500, says something's there when it's actually not. Take a look at this. What? Apple Video Player requires version 1.4 of the Video Startup extension to be installed, and that you, computer, have video in hardware. I didn't get this error message the last time I tried it. Yeah, the first problem I had is that it couldn't actually see it won't even launch now. Apple Video Player launched before. So my first theory was to install, reinstall macOS 8.6, which is, this is currently running 8. So since 8 sucks and 6 is clearly better, we'd just go ahead and update it, pretty simple stuff. The problem with that is it doesn't really want to do it because of that. Yeah, it needs 24 megabytes of RAM. This only has 16, which is really not that much. I mean, this is... Ooh, that's really bad. Now, I looked up some of the specs, and macOS 8.1 is able to do that. So my hope is that if I install macOS 8.1, since 8.6 really doesn't want to work, then it should fill in everything that's missing and give us the proper software for this model of computer. Okay, this looks exactly like the 8.6 install. Update to macOS 8.1. Don't give me an error message this time. Oh, thank God. It's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. Now it's time to throw on some Linkin Park and install macOS 8 again. No, you can do that if you want. I'm not actually going to do that. So we will take this up, 0.1. Hopefully filling any gaps that are missing. Now this is pure speculation. I have no idea if this is going to work. It's an experiment. And if it doesn't work, update Apple hard disk drivers. Maybe your hard disk sucks. It needs to be updated. Okay. Check it all you want. Still gonna smoke it. You know, for a Power Macintosh 7500, which was supposed to be the, the beefiest shit back in the day. Nothing else is using weed. What, is Finder using it? Ignore warning. Oh, so you're not even going to try. I got you. So it's not even going to check weed to make sure that it's, working. This is going to be bad. Now I know what you're all thinking. Put this in there. I'm tired of waiting. It's not going to happen. Scuzzy Town, my friends. Scuzzy. Ooh, it counts with its little fingers. Isn't that cute? Here's another funny format for videos. I read updates, or I give you guys updates, while operating systems are installing. We can mix fun with fun. Oh, we're done already. Not good. I don't need Laser Writer software, but thank you. Oh, no, it's got to do it all over again. Okay. Oh, well, I don't care about Laser Writer software. Why didn't I disable that? God damn it. Well, if it's going to install Laser Writer software, it'll probably install everything else anyway. Now, this is going to take a long time and be very, very boring, so why don't we take a couple minutes while this is installing to install the new hard disk into my computer. Now, as some of you may have noticed from the last video, in the description I noted that my hard disk died. Yes, that is why GTA wasn't working in the background. My hard disk was gone. Luckily I had a backup. But the bad news is that I made certain exclusions to my backup scheme that ultimately made me lose some data. So, all my Steam games, yeah, those are gone. Including Grand Theft Auto, which took an entire week to download. So now, to replace the missing drive, I used just a random drive that unfortunately had to come from the Windows 10 RAID, so that installation is now gone. So what we'll have to do now is, of course, find and unplug the proper drive here. I believe this is the primary drive. And yes, I did turn the power off this time. Here it is. The replacement drive. 2 terabyte CK Barracuda. I could have sworn I put this on a Western Digital. Oh well, whatever. The other drive, this is the SSD. That's the extra SSD. This is my video drive, I guess. A 2012 Western Digital Green. That's going to have to get swapped out at some point. But this is actually newer than this one, but I'm actually planning on going with something a little bit fresher with a little bit better warranty. It's not really anything impressive, and in fact it's been around for quite some time. It's not even an upgrade. Ooh, silica gel. Hey, 2 terabyte Western Digital Black with a 5-year warranty. So what happened to my previous hard drive is TCP/IP already on Wheat is more recent than what we were about to install. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, my hard disk that I used to have in there was actually a 3 terabyte Seagate from 2012, which was one of the ones that were known to be defective. And holy crap, this thing looks beautiful. It gleams. So I've already made a backup of this. Well, I made the backup and then I restored the backup to this. And then I was using that temporarily until I got this, which is the exact same amount of storage space, so it's not really an upgrade. It's actually pretty mundane, really. Currently we're on install disk 4 on the Mac, so you can probably hear it grinding in the background. This is the Seagate Barracuda that I was using. This case has this interesting stretch it out and use pins design to hold the drive in place. I actually broke one off because it's weird. So the drive goes in here like this, so it doesn't require any screwing. There it is. And there we go. All done. And look at that! What good timing! The installation process is finished! Let's go ahead and restart. And as you can see, I believe it's already up. No, it remembered it. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're back. OS 8.1 is now running. 8.1. Whoop-de-doodle. Now, did that do any good? Well, I guess we'll find out. Apple Extras, has it been gutted? I don't know. Looks like we got a little bit of stuff more filled in here. Apple Video Player. Huh. What the fuck? Well, they didn't fix the typo. Shit. So clearly we have the video in hardware, but the extension isn't in the proper place. Now, without having to totally reformat the computer, we're probably going to have to do this manually. So, obviously, that would necessitate us going into the system folder and exploring what the hell is going on. I don't know the alphabet. There we go. Video startup. It's right friggin' there. Now, if it's right friggin' there, why won't it load up? What in God's name is going on here? What in God? I just tried to open it 2 seconds ago, and it's now doing the original thing it was doing? I don't understand. Is this some sort of weird, crazy shortcut in the Apple menu that's different than the one that you launched from here? Does that mean this app got installed somewhere else that I don't know about? I don't understand this. It's getting me upset, and whatever. Okay, so that's where it's supposed to be. So here's the thing I was talking about before, and now I am filming it. Supposedly there's supposed to be an icon right there that... Okay, it's searching for MPEG files to play back. Yeah, that's... Ooh, like, okay. So if we look at the help menu, which is kind of malfunctioning at the moment, we can go to the Apple Video Player Guide, and this is where it gets a little bit humorous and a little bit, well, make them feel helpless. Actually, a lot. So we can look for a specific topic, such as, I don't know, capture. How do I capture video images? I want to save a video sequence, obviously. Blah, 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 blah. You need to turn off virtual memory or else you get low frame rates. Don't break the law. And there it is. The most in-your-face, fuck you, red circle I've ever seen. It literally tells you to click on something that's not even there. So, as you saw earlier, QuickTime needed something called Video Grabber. The problem is, I don't even know what that is, or where to get it. Of course, I could try Googling for a few hours, but I only spent about 5 seconds. So that means we're going to have to take it to Google.
Oh yeah, that's right. I put a new hard drive in this. Master boot record. Yuck. Why did I even do that? Oh, look at all these happy little volumes. This part always makes me nervous. Look at the same thing it was before. Yeah. All done. Oh shit. Ooh, there's nothing in it!
Because they have to restore from the backup. Let's do it.
You don't laugh at me, I'm still using a Kronos fucking 2012. This is how you do it. It's how to recover your files for babies. Yeah, I know I got the Fisher Price version, but whatever. So basically you have to go here and then you choose this and then it works. Because that's the backup thing that I did today. And you can click this if you want. And I can make it normal operation priority so it goes faster, blah blah blah. This is really none of your business. This is pretty mundane, and okay, it's ready to go. Let's do it. Oh crap, I forgot it locks the position of the, oh god. There's the other thing that happens. This now becomes an unavailable drive. You can't even see it anymore, or at least you can't see how much is in it. Let's see what happens when we look at Pro. God, it has 0 bytes. This will not do. Wasn't this a video about a Macintosh 7500? This is going pretty astray. I'm sure some of you have left by now, but that's right, we have to go to Google. Sea monkey away! Oh yeah, Sea monkey has like crazy ass stuff with it. Uh, 2014.
Hey, wait a minute. Remember? My Mac has internet. I don't need this.
Yes, it's a folder called Internet, and you'll never guess what's inside it.
That's right, Microsoft Internet Explorer 4.01. You thought your Microsoft Edge was badass. Remember where it came from. That's right, old school Microsoft logo and everything. So, you're probably wondering, what the hell are you doing? You are insane. That would be correct. Now this is no joke, no fake, nothing. I haven't added any extra software to this computer from when I got it. This is just as it was. I just had to change TCP over IP settings and... What the hell? I guess that's the Google Doodle. What is it for? Lucy Mott. Montgomery's 141st birthday. I don't know who that is. But there you go. It's Google on macOS 8.1 with Internet Explorer 4. It's shit. Remember, it said we were going to access the internet. Now the first thing you see when you want to access the internet, it's like, no way, this is not going to happen on this computer, but we just proved that we can go on the internet. You are missing some necessary QuickTime software. It's available on the QuickTime website. Now, you get it immediately, click, do it now. What's the problem? Oh yeah, that's right, this is probably no longer hosted on Apple's website. That actually is 100% the problem. This is not going to work. But what if it does? How badass is that gonna be? In fact, I don't even know what site it's going to. An internet connection must be established. Performing download. Receiving file. Yeah, figured. Damn it, I need to go back in time and make this work. Oh my god, it's like frickin' impossible. My predicament is a little bit like a puzzle. Except I'm not actually good at real puzzles. Not bad. Wait a minute, this might be easier than I think. Maybe if I can figure out actually where that file was originally hosted, I can find it. Now, the one thing to remember about Apple is that most of its files are pretty much hosted indefinitely until the end of time, and you can still download them as legacy files and whatnot. So if we can find said legacy files, we will be able to install the thing. Now, the main problem is transferring the file over to the computer, which isn't a big deal, because I can just use a floppy disk drive, so we'll probably do that. Why am I wasting time playing a puzzle? I'm not quite sure. It must help with some sort of... give me some sort of cognitive edge of some description. I shouldn't be doing this at this time. I have a video to make. Shit. Alright, if you insist. We are missing some necessary QuickTime software. That's a pretty... oh, God. There's a retired document. How to record video using a video grabber with QuickTime. Sequence grabber. Save movie. Grabber. OS 9. Dealing with DV camcorders under OS 9. Not quite there. How to capture stills in QuickTime 10. No. Mac OS 9 installation. QuickTime on Wikipedia legacy software. Apple QuickTime for Mac. Oh, I remember now. Oldapps.com. That's right. Oldapps.com. Get the old version of QuickTime. And oh shit. QuickTime. QuickTime. Now, how far back does it go? Mac OS 8. Just what we need. Developer version. System Software 6. System Software 8.1. Now, what QuickTime version do we have right now? It doesn't frickin' say. Damn it. Wait. 1992 to 2000. That means if I get something newer than 2000, it'll probably be better, right? Here, QuickTime 4.0.3. That looks like a good idea. Can we still download it? Will it still let us? Oh, there's a download link. Come on, come on. 14 years ago. Holy crap. Download my job. It's a disk image file. God damn it. That means it's for Mac OS 10. QuickTime Player 7. No, I can't go to 10. Video grabber. No, that's not what we need. QuickTime Movie Creation Guide. Oh, shit. I only have one hope, and that is to install the latest version of QuickTime. It's finally done downloading, but I have no way of looking at it without Mac OS 10. That means I'm going to have to transfer it over. That means I'm going to have to use a Mac. Start up faster. In fact, 4.0.3 is really the only version I can actually get because the next one requires 8.6. So I really need to get 4.0.3. It's the latest version I can actually acquire. How do you like my ad dodging skills? What? Ignore this warning. I like how the PC didn't warn me about this, but the Mac does. Go figure. Oh, it's gonna take a week to download.
Why is this taking a week to download? Huh? So that's taking a week to download. We're gonna have to use one of these. Yeah, it's pretty rad, right? I don't remember why I took the thing off of this, but I think we can use it. So we'll put this in. Wait a minute, there's already something in there. Another one with the thing removed. Odd. Well, so we'll use this. Do I have it right protected? Nope. I'll have to use this to get the files onto the, well, the Macintosh, the Power Macintosh. And we'll have to connect this to the Retina drive, the floppy disk drive, in the, spinning up. Alright. This is thicker than the computer itself. Get out of the way, hard drive. Holy crap, my hard disk is full. What do we got here? An external device of some sort. It's totally full. And it's formatted as MS-DOS. Let's change that. I can't make it formatted as anything else. You gotta be kidding me. Don't make me use Mac OS. You're literally gonna do this, aren't you? You son of a bitch. What? Chosen size not valid for the chosen file system. Well, of course. I'll just use the Mac to format it. Yes, and I know I'm not being very specific. Oh no. Pee Wee Herman frowns upon me. Ah, here it is. Erase disk. Yep, sure. Transfer. Erase. Hey. It looks just like this computer. How cute is that? Sounds like it's like chopping it to pieces in there. It's probably fine. Erasing disk failed! This means I'm forced to use one of two 800K disks. I really didn't want to do this. But it's gotta be done. Somehow I managed to actually get an image of macOS 1 on one of these things. And I guess we'll have to do that again later, but it's not neither the time nor the place. I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Looks like it's not formatted. Transfer. Okay. Yet again, it sounds like it's getting chopped to pieces. Meanwhile, in El Capitan land, oh my god! You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Oh my god, it mounted. Holy mother of frick! There it is! The disc is ready! Throw it in the trash! Tactical reload! Damn it, it's not there. I have to use the other USB drive. I don't even have two of these pieces of shit. Hello? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh yes, we're gonna have to do it the hard way. Mac OS 9 iBook, bring me salvation!
Oh, he's happy.
We've got to transfer the files to the flash drive. They're too big for a floppy disk. Big surprise. Start up faster, David. Oh my god, it's FAT32 formatted! Alright, so that drive is out. We're gonna have to format a fresh drive. You cannot erase a shared disk? How is this shared? I'm gonna poop my pants. Turn file sharing off. Format? I can't choose the format? What the fuck? Right now, oh my god, you don't realize how many freaking things have gotten in the way of doing the one thing I wanted to do. Oh my god. Mac OS extended. Smoke. Erase. It's done. It's done. Eject. Ah, here we go. Proper formatting options. Hello. Oh my god. I'm flabbergasted. Transfer. Initialize. I know. It's the right way. Okay, good. Eject. Now that it's macOS standard and it's all happy hunky dory, now we can copy the read only? What the fuck? Fine, macOS extended, I don't care. Do it. Eject. Okay. Drag and drop. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at this. Oh. All that running around was just so I could see this. So I could see a runnable application on classic macOS. Do you realize how ridiculous this is? Okay, that's only half the battle. Now I have to actually get this file onto that. Luckily though, I have file sharing stuff I can do. Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here today to attempt to explore the wonderful world of Macintosh classic operating systems and their prowess when it comes to the easy, non-configuration needed file sharing over a network. I have no idea how to connect to a file sharing thing on another computer, so you will now witness me trying to figure it out in real time. I could Google it, but I'm getting very tired and I'm running out of time to make this video, and it's probably going to be 40 minutes long. So, well, let's find out how we can connect to file sharing. Yes! 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 Wait a minute, you just brought me back to the same place. What the hell? Come on. Are you fucking serious? It's not the chooser, that's for our printers. Why did you click that in? Oh my god, Apple Share. Server IP address. My book. Damn it, work. Fuck. Apple Talk. Active. Make Apple Talk active. If Apple Talk is active, make it active on the other thing. 192.168.29. 2.1.0.29. Connect. Oh my god. I don't remember what the password is. Damn it. Oh my god. I can connect directly to its hard disk? Let's just connect directly to the USB flash drive. Oh my god, this might just work. Oh my god. Here it is. The QuickTime installer! Holy shit, I didn't think I'd be able to do this! Magnificent! Time remaining, time remaining, time remaining, time remaining, time. Bytes copied, 0, 1 megabyte, oh my god! Finally doing it. It took us like an hour to download this and then... Wait a minute, what? My Windows just deactivated! I did not pirate it! God damn it! You wanted a chaotic video? You got a chaotic video! Alright, well we're doing it. Okay. This doesn't work. We're fucked. But if it does... What? I got to assume that the older version of iTunes, QuickTime, QuickTime folder, Command delete, QuickTime, can't find it. Oh my god, how the fuck do you want to install QuickTime? To manually get rid of it from the system folder level. No, don't delete the system folder. No, open it. Maybe there's some stuff in extensions we gotta get rid of. QuickTime extensions. Delete. QuickTime. Delete. QuickTime MPEG extension. Delete. QuickTime power plug. Delete. QuickTime VR. Delete. We've done it. We've deleted QuickTime. Delete. I gotta do this. And I'm gonna have to call Microsoft and be on the phone for an hour. And I totally have legitimate... Oh, I gotta go. I don't have time for crying. What the fuck? I got rid of it already! QuickTime settings. Delete. QuickTime strip. Delete. Delete. QuickTime preferences. Delete. I've deleted every fucking QuickTime thing from the whole computer. I don't think there's anything more I can open. Wait a minute, wasn't QuickTime already installed in Mac OS 8 already? Did it just install it? No! Okay, we're restarted. Apple Video Player. Holy shit, man! There it is! Let's fucking do this! Yes! Yes! It's working! It's working! Oh my god, I can't believe it! What's that? What's that I hear? Oh my god. Oh, I control the volume of the game with the Macintosh. Oh my god, it's real. Full screen? I'm playing N64 on a Power Macintosh 75 to 500, man. I can't even talk right. Oh my god. That's my favorite game on N64. Oh my god. That's my favorite level. That's my favorite music. I suck balls in this game. So when we're in this mode, we can record video. That's where I think this button comes in. Capture movie. Turning off virtual memory will improve the quality of the recorded movie. Well, guess frickin' what? I didn't take the time to do that, so let's just... Oh god. Oh man, they weren't kidding. Somehow it's playable like this. I can't really tell what's going on. Let's go ahead and stop it. I just recorded a Kirby video to my Power Macintosh. That's not something I thought I would do in my lifetime. Kirby. Mute it. There it is. We'll actually play back. It's pretty laggy. Oh, it's not actually that bad. You can also change some of the video settings, like brightness. Look how smooth that updates. Sharpness. You want to get a little fuzzy or sharper? I don't know if you can tell that from here. Oh, you definitely can. It's HD. Sharpness is set a little bit higher. Contrast. It's a very analog looking contrast change. Saturation. If I switch over to S video, I think it'll just not do anything. Video. TV. Oh, don't have a TV tuner installed in this computer. Guess I need a Macintosh TV for that. Yeah, that's S video if I wanted to use an S video device. I don't really have anything here right at the moment, but you get the idea. And there it is. That's Kirby for you. And for this being my favorite game on N64, I sure didn't get a lot of playtime on it, and I'm pretty terrible. But you pretty much get the idea. And of course, make it whatever size you want. 12 by 12? Okay. Change the window color. If you want to look at... Ooh! Now we're rocking. And if you just want your Mac to be a TV, basically, that's what you do. Looks pretty grainy, but I think they did a pretty good job. Oops. I'm trying to make it look as good as possible. This is one of the things why I just think 90s Macs are amazing. Old Macs in general just did things almost just more impressive than they are today, to me, for some weird reason, but yeah, it's weird. But this is 100% playable. This is... I died. That's really it for today, guys. I really didn't think after all that work I would have been able to actually set this up and get it working. As you can see, we're actually experiencing video from the 64. It's actually working, and it's at a frame rate that's actually playable. Like, it's smooth. It's actually smooth. Like, I can't even say that of, like, I don't know, maybe some, I wouldn't really want to say modern graphics card, or capture cards, but holy cow, look at that, man, that really looks good. This is almost as good as a replacement for a television set, I guess. This is a really good capture card. It's better than the capture card that, definitely better than the capture card for the Windows 98 machine, that's for sure. That thing sucked. So thanks everybody for watching. Sorry if this is a long video, but man, was it worth it. I'll see you next time, and enjoy an outro with recorded Kirby footage.